Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, welcome to Redline Racing League, the Saturday League, here for round number 10, and we're back here at France, and yes, it is just me tonight, no AOR Charlie or Roscoe Arm, because both of them have other commitments and one doesn't have live anyway. But it's just me tonight, so hopefully I can give you some sort of entertainment value. Yeah, so Saturday, usually I drive or race on the Saturdays, but I am in the commentary box, so we've hit double-digit viewers already, and I thank everybody that is tuning in as we wait to get into the qualifying session. Alright, so we are good to go. Looks like a sunny qualifying session. While we wait, I shall bring up the standings. So we have championship standings. First is New Zealand Ryan, who's not here. Second is on Death Bro, who's not here. Master Berserk's in P3. He is 90 points behind New Zealand Ryan, so hopefully he can get some points here tonight. Who is out first? That is Oxygen Thief 23. Still can't believe that gamer tag. We got Warden 99 in 4th, Alan Hugo's in 5th, Penske's in 6th, who's not here, Zombie is in 7th, Matt is in 8th, DRC Jared's in 9th, with Laggy in 10th. Then we have X still in 11th, Broker Reptile 12th, Ozfilmer 13th, Pres BC 14th, Edge is in 15th, and I am in 16th with only 1 point after I have commentated about half the season already. In the team standings, we have Mercedes is out in front on 250 points. Second is Racing Point on 119. Third is Renault on 115. So, battle for second is on here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Haas is fourth on 59. Fifth is McLaren. Sixth is Ferrari. Seventh is Red Bull. 8th is AlphaTauri, 9th is Alfa Romeo, and 10th is Williams, who hasn't got anybody in. Alright, so that is the championship standings done. As we'll stay on board with Oxygen Thief and 23. Let's see what type of lap the reserve driver can do. We'll stay on board and watch him go around France as he opens up DRS as the finishing line's a bit further down right there as we're off and running towards turns 1 and 2. Good braking. Get the comes towards to the chicane. And this slow double right-hander. There's a 22.514 first sector, but obviously he can go quicker than that. Here comes the long-ish straight with DRS. The DRS straight. There's 2 DRS zones, one on the pit straight, and here is the other one. Coming towards the chicane. Good braking. Downshifts one, then upshifts very quickly to 4/5. Gets good traction. There's a 49.885 in the first 2 sectors, so it's under 50 seconds, so that's probably where you want to aim for. Anything over 50 seconds, well, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Coming towards the final part of the circuit. Oh, understeers that wide, but still holds on. A couple of corners. As Formula sets the pace with a 29.182, but here comes Oxygen Thief, opens up DRS, nearly runs out of ERS, and it is a 1:29.600. Edge is up in P3, who's done a 33.0. Probably going to do his lap very, very soon. Hugo is on an out lap. Same with Reptile. So the next person to set a lap time is not going to be Warden, as he has invalidated. And same with Master of the Berserk. So next one is probably DRC Jared. So we're right on board with DRC Jared in his McLaren. No problems for the 97 here tonight. He has other commitments. Also no Mitchie 950 as well, as he has very, very special other commitments here tonight, as Jared has invalidated, and probably see him come back into the lane. And the Red Bull of Edge coming in. Here you go, invalidated his lap time once again. What has Berserk done? He's on a lap. So we'll just run above Berserk, see what he does. He's actually on 0 ERS. So we'll probably be seeing him in. And Jamie is out of fuel. Alright, so first couple laps. So we got Oz Formula up in P1, provisional pole with a 29.1. Second, Oxygen Thief 23 with a 29.6. Can probably go a little bit quicker than that. And Edge has done a 33.058. Fantastic stuff there. New Zealand Venom is out there as well on his out lap. And also is that Matt 039 in that Ferrari. So the first person to set a lap time will be New Zealand Venom in the Williams here tonight. Mate, best lap I could do. Well. You live and learn. So if anything, if Monday's race was anything to go by, with the weather at the end, with a late safety car due to the sideways rain, well then, could be in for some form of a race here tonight, as we're on board with New Zealand Venom. Coming towards to the chicane and the double right-hander. Let's see what he does first sector. Does a 23.052. I believe Oxygen Thief was quicker than that. I do believe. As Venom's not open up DRS, probably just, you know, saving a bit of pace towards the end. There's some dark clouds around. Could be some potential for rain at the end of the session, so I think Venom he hasn't invalidated, so but he's let the Mercedes of Berserk go through, so we'll stay on board with New Zealand Venom. Let's see what actually he does. Yeah, he's going to come in. That's Warden. He is coming in as well. DRC Jared, I think he'll be coming in as well. So Ferrari of Matt is the next one to set a lap time. On the soft compounded tyres is yellow flag on DRC Jared. Just probably letting Matt go through. I believe Jared might have run out of fuel or something. Yes, he has. So back on board with Matt, coming around the final corner. Oh my god, goes so far out wide, opens up DRS, and it is a 1 minute 31.6, but fastest final sector, purple final sector, as Formula has invalidated his lap time. So a lot of people going to the mediums. So obviously rain is not going to come anytime soon. Zombie Hunter 44 comes across the finishing line. What's it going to be? A 29.3 goes up into P2. Purple final sector. Let's just actually have a look at the sectors. So 22.1, 27.2, 39.7. 39.7, 27.2, 22.4. So Formula got zombie by about 3/10 in the first sector. And there is the rain there, ladies and gentlemen. There is the rain. As Formula is into the lane. So there's the flicker. And, yep. There is, ladies and gentlemen, the first retiree. Oh my god, zombie. Oh, he's getting back to the pit lane. As Broker Reptile is going to start a lap on the medium. Let's just run aboard with Broker Reptile. As Jamie has retired from the session. Ooh, as Jamie has left the session, so that's what you want to see. Hopefully he can get back into the lobby. We're staying by Broker Reptile. Let's see what sort of lap time he can do in these mixed conditions. Opens up DRS, so DRS is still enabled. It's over 50 seconds, nearly 51 seconds in the first two sectors. Ooh, but yes, he is on the medium, so gotta take that into account as well. I think Edge is just gonna bolt into the pit lane. The zombie is retired, so it looks like there might be rain the rest of the session. So, but here comes Broken Reptile coming around the final corner. Can he get on power good? No, he can't. But he's going to set a lap time of a 1:32, 1:33.1. Oh dear, Ed's gone for a spin. So, looks like the rain will be here to stay. Yep, as drivers are struggling to do anything as Matt goes for a spin. Typical. Yeah, alright then. So this is going to be interesting now. So we don't know what the race is going to be like. There we go, race control DRS is disabled as Jared does some drifting as Hugo goes up in the P7 with a 41.1. This could be interesting though. Could be worth starting on the mediums, but you also got the option to start on fresh mediums as well. So don't really wanna take out too much tyre life as Hugo's retired. So yeah, everybody's gonna retire. As we'll stay on board with DRCJ. Watch him do some donuts in the wet. Here we go. Now let me just check something. So RBR isn't coming in, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Edge is going to come out onto some inters, probably do some inter practice potentially. As Oxygen Thief has retired from the session. Hopefully Jamie can get back into the lobby. As Warden and Jared are still out there. Same with is that Matt 039. So we've got 4 minutes and 40 odd seconds. So it doesn't look like it's going to ease up any time soon. So this is potentially your grid for the race. Yeah, Venom's retired. Ed's trying to collect Matt, but he failed miserably. Reptiles retired, so yep. So we're just waiting on Matt, Edge, Jared, Berserk, and Warden to finish up around here. How did that not retire you, Matt? Like, seriously, how did that not retire you? Oh, Edge is into the wall as Jared has retired. So we're waiting on Matt, Edge, Berg, and Warden 99. So Warden probably going to be starting at the back. I mean, I don't blame him. It is France. So, even in dry conditions, this track, it's not fun. So, yeah. So I think that is qualifying over. So it looks like it will be Oz Formula from Oxygen Thief. So top 3 star for Oxygen. Let's see what the man in P3 can do. Then we've got Matt in 4th, Edge is in 5th, Reptiles in 6th, with Hugo is in 7th. Then the drivers who haven't set a time is DRC Jared, Jamie, JW21, Master Berserk, New Zealand Venom, and Water 99. But he's on Inters, so he could put in a lap time if he wanted to. Edge is out. So we're waiting on Berserk and Water 99. 11 people watching. Welcome, one and all. Hopefully you are having a fantastic Saturday night. I forgot what day it was. Or Saturday day. Depending on where you are in the world. As Water is the only one left, so we'll just stay with Water 99. Give him some fantastic screen time in that racing point. Let me see if someone has invited Jamie back in. Oh, that's what you want to see. Oh, okay, so Jamie is not going to come back in. Was trying to provide entertainment more than what was on Eiffel GP. I mean, it was only practice, so... Alright, so we'll go on. We'll start on board with Water 99. He has invalidated his laps. So 40 odd seconds remaining, and he's the only car left in the session. Fantastic stuff. So unfortunately, Jamie JW21 is not racing as something has come up. So it is unfortunate, but not much we can do at this stage. So we'll have 11 drivers on the grid still, hopefully. And hopefully Codemasters does not glitch the lobby once again like we've had for the past couple of rounds, especially on the Monday side. So we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So once Water crosses the line, qualifying is done. Sorry it wasn't as action-packed, but we do have some times on the board, so at least that is something anyway. Here comes Water, crosses the line, and that is qualifying done. So Water will be starting at the back. Looks like some sideways rain there. Here we go. This is your race order. We've got Oz Formula on pole position, followed by Zombie Hunter, Oxygen Thief, Matt, Edge, Burger Reptile, and Hugo with the Drunk Driver Award tonight. Then we got the non-timers of DRC Jared, Jamie JW21, Master Berserk, New Zealand Venom, and Warden 99. But remember, Jamie is not racing tonight. So that is a qualifying session done. So we're just waiting for the counter timer to go into the race and probably have a lobby glitch. So Reptile, here you go. Mediums. But the top 5 all on starting on softs. So it could be interesting to see what 6 down do for the race. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Clear skies for the start. So no weather yet, but it is France, and we know what happened on the Monday race. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, please do go check it out. It is on the YouTube channel, RRL's YouTube channel. And do subscribe while you're over there. Please be absolute scenes if we can get our YouTube numbers up as well. Session starts in 20 odd seconds. So usually on the Monday League, me and Ross played a prediction game. So race winner, surprise podium. But tonight, I mean, we'll just have some fun with it. Because it's just me tonight, obviously. So race winner, we'll wait and see what tyres the bottom cars have on. We want not that one, we want that one and tyre. So we got Jared is on hards, Berserk on hards, and Water 99 on hards. We have Jamie. Jamie's ghost car is on mediums. Venom is on mediums as well. So if we take out Jamie's ghost car, only one driver's on the mediums, and that is New Zealand Venom. Who can be race winner? This is a tricky one because I don't know. Zombie and Edge are both disqualified. Would not be surprised if we see Edge cook out Zombie. Oh, there goes the Haas and the AlphaTauri. Oxygen Thief is still going. So yeah, race winner, we'll say, you know, we'll say Berserk. Why not? Something different. Surprise podium. Let's give it to Oxygen Thief 23, shall we? Say there's a third to third finish. Why not? And we got Penske in chat going, the Frenchy GP, fantastic. RBR saying I'm sorry, Ryan saying I'm sorry, Penske saying I'm sorry. I mean, it's all good. Emergencies happened. Not much you can do about it, but hopefully you can stay for the race. And Edge says he took me out. Well, where's your footage? As we wait for Water 99 to get to the grid. Actually, so who is the last car? Be New Zealand Venom then. So I wait for New Zealand Venom to get to the grid. It's going to be Oz Formula against Zombie Hunter off the line. Going to be interesting to see what happened. Oh, this is great. What is... we'll stay on board with Oxygen Thief as we get for 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Ozformer gets off to a okay start. Same with Zombie. Matt's Oxygen Thief gets off to a flying start and he's taking the lead after turn 1. And New Zealand Venom's had a spin as well. Reptile is somewhere. Here comes Ozformula down the inside of the first chicane. Comes up into P1. Oxygen Thief is still into P2, but here he comes. Oh, Formula goes out wide. Codemasters fix this goddamn game. Oxygen Thief is still in P2. Zombie Hunter is right there. using overtake mode. There he is. Oh, Oxygen Thief, he's got the better straight line speed. Formula hangs on into P1. 1.3 seconds is the gap between Formula and Oxygen Thief already. Jared's up in the P5. Matt's down in the P11. And there is Alan Hugo. Oh my god. Oh, a zombie down the inside. Here comes Oxygen Thief. No, but can Hugo make it overtake or down the inside? No, he can't. Hugo around the outside. No, he tries to do the switchback but can't do it. So it's a Haas 3-4 at the moment. Edge is down in the P9. He's lost some positions. As Zombie has clawed some time back, but I don't think that is correct. Gap as there's been a collision with the Haas drivers. Hugo and Oxygen Thief has collided, and Oxygen Thief has some wing damage. And he's down in the P7. Jared's up in the P3. 1.8 is the gap between Oz Formula and Zombie Hunter. Jared's up in the P3. Broken Reptile's in the P4, so he's the one to watch out for on those mediums as Water gets a 3-second time penalty. As Warden is half a second behind Master Berserk as we're on lap number 2. Oxygen Thief is being hunted down by a Red Bull of Edge. Oh, I think Oxygen Thief is losing he is actually losing a lot of time at the moment. And we got a 3-way scrap on for P4 at the moment between Reptile Berserk and Warden 99. Can Edge make a move onto Oxygen Thief, who has some wing damage? Oh my god, Edge has hit the back of Oxygen Thief. Fantastic stuff, Edge. What a move. And Edge has some front wing damage as well. But Edge is staying out with Oxygen Thief coming into the lane. What does Hugo do? He's staying out as well. So lap 3, DRS is enabled. GRC Jared is slowly but surely catching on to the back of Zombie Hunter. Those softs might be starting to fade a little bit. And Jared making those hards work. Oxygen is going to the centre hards, potential going to the end if there is no weather to be had. As Zombie and Jared has caught to back up to Oz Formula at the moment. Berserk is only half a second behind Broken Reptile, the man in P3 and the most to gain in the championship. If he can get a bucket load of points, he is, I think it was like 90 odd points behind New Zealand Ryan. So, you know, gotta keep the optimism happening as the top 3 aren't racing. I think, actually no, I think Berserk is in the top 3, so I do apologise. I think it's the top 2 that isn't racing here tonight. And Warden is right there as well, so do not count out Warden 99. Here comes the RC Jared, and Zombies let Jared through. An easy move there as Edge is into the lane to get his wing changed. But here comes the RC Jared against Oz Formula. Potential battle for the race win here, ladies and gentlemen. I said potential, so you can never know. And there's a chance of a safety car. Oh my god! Jared has hit the back of Oz Formula, and Zombie Hunter is right there. It's a 3-way scrap on. Do not count out Zombie just yet. Here comes, oh my god, what is Formula doing? As Jared has overtaken Formula for the race lead, but here comes Zombie into the slipstream. Oh my god. And Jared has taken the race lead here at France. Formula's in the P2 and Zombie Hunter in the P3. Hugo gets a 3-second time penalty as Berserk is up in the P4, so something's happened to Broken Reptile. Sorry, I missed that overtake from Berserk and Warden, unless Reptile just made a mistake somewhere. Does Formula have any wing damage? No, he doesn't. What about Jared? No, as well. From what I can see, he doesn't. As Formula is losing a bit of time, he's holding up Zombie a treat. 1.5 seconds already between Formula and Jared, but Zombie with the switchback of dreams and gets up into P2. It is a drag race, and Zombie with the DRS opens up as Warden has overtaken Master Berserk. Formula and Zombie Hunter going side by side into turn 1, and Zombie holds on for P2, but here comes Formula once again down the inside. No, probably going to wait for the DRS as Matt is into lane onto a set of mediums. Oxygen Thief has caught up to Matt. Oh, the dirty air. And Zombie Hunter is 2.7 seconds behind DRC Jared. And Jared's going a lot longer than Zombie because nice hards versus softs. Oh, Formula's made a mistake and he's going to lose a bucket load of positions. He's down into P5 as Warden's up into P2, so 3.2 is the gap between Jared and Warden 99, so another potential battle for the race lead. Here comes Master Berserk as Matt gets a 3-second time penalty as there's a 3-way scrap off for the final point at the moment. And we got a scrap on here for P2 down to P7, but Zombie Hunter is into the lane. He's had enough of those softs and probably going towards the hards or mediums to go to the end. Jared, a 33.000 fastest lap. 4 seconds is the gap between Jared and Warden at the moment as Zombie is onto a set of mediums. And here comes Berserk against Warden, so Berserk and Warden swapping positions here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a look. So Berserk has more ERS than Warden at the moment. That could be key coming off this corner here onto the DRS straight. Does Formula have DRS? Yes, he does. He's just within that DRS range. But here comes Alan Hugo onto Broken Reptile for P5 and gets the move down the inside. He's got it. So now his next victim will be Oz Formula. I think Formula might be coming into the pits very, very soon. The battle for P2 is still on, but do not count out the race lead, even though the gap is about 5 seconds. As Formula's looking for a way past on Hugo once again. Oh, get a bit of oversteer. Here we go, the battle for P2 rages on, and Formula staying out once again, probably lessening the tyre wear for those mediums to go to the end. Warden just hanging back. Formula gets a 3-second time penalty. Reptile needs to get past Formula quickly if he wants to hang on to the battle for the podium, and Hugo is joining for this battle for P2. We've got a race on here, ladies and gentlemen. Even though there's a grid of 12, we still have a race on our hands. The gap is about 6 seconds, but a lot can happen as Reptile has finally got past Oz Formula, so Reptile can chase down Alan Hugo, Warden and Berserk for the battle for P2. As Matt is still right behind Edge. And Oxygen Thief is just a couple of seconds behind Matt Can Matt overtake Edge and get 10th place at the moment? We're keeping an eye on the timing screens. Here comes Matt. Will he send it? Is he going to send it? Oh, around the outside. Oh my God, Edge got to get the space. He's using overtake. And Matt's just going to hang on as Formula is into the lane. Getting rid of those softs and probably going to a set of mediums to go to the end. 2.1 is the gap between Hugo and Reptile. So Reptile with some clean air can catch up to these three as Warden's made a mistake. Can Hugo pounce onto it? Oh my God! He goes up into P3. There's a bit of contact between Warden and Hugo as Formula's onto the hard compounder tyres, so he's going to the end. Definitely as Warden's made a mistake. And he's got DRS. Same with Alan Hugo. 6.6 is the gap between DRC Jared and Master Berserk. So as Berserk gets a 3-second time penalty, and that's not what you want. As I'm looking at the chat, oh, my one is ready, goodbye. See you later, Mitchie. Hopefully you enjoy your wine. And Penske is in the chat as well. Should be racing Penske, but no. Let's have a look at this battle for P10 as Oxygen Thief is caught about 2 seconds with these two on the hard compounder tyres, and Hugo making those mediums work a treat at the moment. Hugo getting out of the slipstream. I think the mediums are just starting to come in towards their own as Formula is overtaking Jamie for P8. Or Jamie's ghost car, I should say. There is still a potential of a safety car, but with a grid of 12, I mean, it's happened before. But Hugo isn't opening up DRS. Oh, yes, he has. Just watching this battle rage on at the moment. New Zealand Venom, by the way, up into P6 after that lap 1, turn 1 spin. What a recovery drive from the Williams driver. He's only under 2 seconds behind Broken Reptile. And Warden's outside DRS of Hugo. So here comes Hugo. Gonna make these mediums work right now. So they're coming. Oh my God! Berserk! Oh no! Oh, Hugo will be spitting chips as Berserk is in AI mode. Probably going to record what just happened, and Warden's going to take advantage of this and moves up into P2. It was caught on stream, so oh, I don't know. Let us know what you think of that incident. I don't know. As Matt is still behind Edge, and Oxygen Thief is right there as well. This is going to be interesting to see. Hugo gets his wing changed and is going on a set of hards, going towards the end as he has left the pit box now. And so Oxygen Thief there has actually got past Matt. Oh, down the inside. No. Thief and Matt. Probably get the 3-second time penalty. Hugo's going to gobble these 4 drivers up at the moment. Here, Thief down the inside of Matt. Holds on Matt. Getting very, very impatient. But we just need to wait for the DRS. You're on the quicker tyre than Oxygen at the moment. He's got DRS. are going to be made just yet. Just going to play the patient game, wait for one of them to make a mistake. Hopefully Matt can drag him up towards Edge. Once again, as Hugo's got past Matt, I think Matt just let him through. As Master Berserk has gotten past Water 99, back up for P2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes New Zealand Venom for P4 and 5 at the moment. There's 3 battles happening at the moment. We've got a battle for P2, a battle for P4, and a battle for P9. But Matt's already outside of a second of Hugo. So this is going to be another recovery drive from Hugo once again. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens after the end of the race. But here comes Oxygen Thief. Will he send it down the outside? No. He just doesn't have the grip. But Hugo swoops down the inside and gets P10 and says, thank you very much for that. Edge is still behind Jamie's ghost car. Edge, you need to pick up the pace, mate. And let Hugo go by. I mean, that's probably the smart play right there. Don't want to lose too much time. But Edge has got the DRS. And the gap is under 5 seconds between Jamie and Hugo. As Edge has no ERS at all. As Warden's outside of a second. He's back under it now, but he's got DRS, so he's just nabbed it at the perfect time. And Reptile is actually in. So an early pit stop for Broken Reptile probably got him to a set of hearts and going towards the end. Or to the end, I should say. As the pit window is open for the one-stop strategy. He might have had a broken wing as well, so that could have been interesting. Zombie's still in the P5, or moved up in the P5. He's 14 seconds behind New Zealand Venom at this stage of the race. And Reptile is going to come out ahead of James Ghost Car in P7. Hugo is on a charge here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Oxygen Thief. Can he get past Edge around the outside? Oh my god, Edge has taken out Oxygen Thief. He got to leave the space, Edge. And Oxygen Thief has to do all that work once again. But here comes Matt. Edge is going to be flustered about that. Can Matt get the drive? Oof. Bit of argy-bargy between Matt and Edge. Matt's got... Oh my god! What is going on here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? As Hugo has gotten past Jamie's ghost car. That's how slow Edge is going at the moment. He can't get past Jamie's ghost car as Venom is into the lane. So, could Reptile's undercut be pivotal here? He's right there, approximately 3 second time, apparently coming towards the final couple of corners. Is Broken Reptile. As Venom is in his pit box right now. He's leaving. There is Broken Reptile. Where is Venom? There he is. There is Broken Reptile. Can he get ahead? No, Venom. He's made the overcut work. Venom is out in front of Broken Reptile and Venom stays or gets ahead of Broken Reptile. As Oxygen Thief has retired from the session, as Matt's gone for a spin on the pit straight and he's got damaged wing. Are we expecting a safety car? I don't think so. As I think Oxygen Thief has pitted in the pit box, or pit lane, I should say. Oh dear, oh dear. Poor Oxygen Thief made the comeback drive, caught up to Edge and Matt, and Edge spun him out at turn 1. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see after the end of the race. Oof. As Oxygen Thief has left the session, and I don't blame him. As we gone past half race distance, as Jared gets a 3-second time penalty, so this could be interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. And the closest battle track is between Reptile and New Zealand Venom. So we actually will bring up the leader. So if Jared were to pit, he'll come out just in front of Zombie. So Zombie needs to catch up 12 seconds if he wants to make the undercut. And Edge gets a 5-second penalty for speeding into the lane. And Matt's also in as well. Oh, so actually, there's a bit of a lull at the moment. So Jared has 1 penalty, Berserk has 1 penalty, 2 warnings, Warden has 1, maybe 2 penalties, Zombie 2 warnings, Formula has 3 penalties, Venom 2 warnings, Reptile 2 warnings, Hugo 2 penalties. Edge has 3 penalties and a 5-second stop go. Matt has, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, maybe about 4 penalties as well. So the rest could come down to penalties, as Reptile's lost about 2 seconds to New Zealand Venom. As Venom's on the back of Oz Formula in I reckon about a lap's time if he can keep up the pace. Is Edge and Matt are going to go for fastest lap, as they're both on softs. Potential to go towards the end. Got like sector 2, just Edge and Matt, then DRC Jared through, and they have been lapped. Jamie's Ghost car is going to score 2 championship points ahead of Edge and Matt. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Pensy saying, oh, so the Hugo incident, saying that it was all Hugo. Pensy trying to send it way too late at the corner that normally pass. Oh, okay, fair enough. But it's gonna be interesting after the race to see what happens. So Zombie, the only man in the, I guess, top 8, because we can't really count James' car, can we? As Warden is into the lane. So mediums potential for Warden, or will it be softs? We'll stay on board with Warden. Let's see what he does. He's going on to a set of mediums. So I'm probably going to go towards the conservative route. Mediums will definitely get to the end. Softs, it's going to be interesting. So Zombie's back up into P3. Where's Formula? He is right there. New Zealand Venom is on the back of him. But Warden is just going to pull away on those fresh mediums. So it's going to be interesting to see when DRC Jared and Master Berserk do come in. Look at that already. 1.1, 1.2 is the gap between Warden and Formula. That's due to the fact of the fresh mediums. As Formula goes defensive, there he is, and he's ahead. Oh, a bit of contact as Formula has to go off track. There is New Zealand Venom. Oh, it's going to be... Max has to bust that, but there it goes. Venom down the inside. Oh my god, Formula. Venom is going out so far out wide. Venom gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles. Oh my god, this is great racing. And Formula stays ahead of New Zealand Venom. They're going to bring in Alan Hugo and Broken Reptile into this battle in a second. But Venom will have DRS on this pit straight. Gap is under 2 seconds between Venom and Hugo. Edge and Matt swapping positions. Here comes New Zealand Venom. He's going to send it down the outside, and he's got the move done even before the braking zone. And Formula's down into P6. But Formula with the drive, he's got the yellow petrol tank light up, and he's gone around the outside of New Zealand Venom for the inside of these two right-handers onto the DRS straight. And Hugo's under a second now, so Hugo's back into this fight, and Warden's nearly within DRS range of Zombie Hunter. Venom goes out wide. He's going to hold on. Oh my god, there is Alan Hugo right there. Reptiles in the background, as you can see. Oh, here we go around the fast right-hander. Oh my god, what a scrap for P5 here, ladies and gentlemen. And Hugo is just right here into this battle. Oh, can Reptile get himself into this battle as well? It's 2.5 seconds behind, so he needs to pick up the pace. Venom down the inside at the final corner. Now 3-second time penalty. And oh my god, it's a drag race between Venom and Formula. Oh my god, Formula 3-second time penalty. What a scrap here for was it 5, 6, and 7 here, ladies and gentlemen. Reptile, get into this fight. Make it a 4-way scrap it. Here you go, looking for the inside. His Formula's gone so far out wide there. We'll just keep an eye on the front two as well for when they pit. As Formula is going to make a move back onto the DRS straight and back up at the P5. As DRC Jared is into the lane. As Venom's made a mistake and Hugo says, thank you very much for P6. I will take that. So now Hugo's next target is Oz Formula. 5 seconds is the gap between them and Zombies. Berserk is still out. Probably looking for the softs as DRC Jared is going to come out in the P2. Still no safety car. Oh, I think Formula's just let Hugo go through with ease. Yes, he has. But Formula does have DRS. Hugo does a bit of a weave. Probably not too happy with Formula's defensive, and Formula does a weave back. Reptile is just right there. You're like sector 2. It's Matt and Edge. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty. I'm just waiting for the safety car to come out. But no, they are going back once again. Those two are just going to have a battle for P10. And Jamie's Ghost Car is going to get 2 World Championship points here, ladies and gentlemen. This seems. And Hugo has pulled out 1.5 seconds to Oz Formula. Ooh, there's mediums working a tree. Working a tree. Berserk is into the lane. Let's see what tyre he goes on. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see that correctly. That is soft tyres going on for Master of the Berserks. So DRC Jared takes back the race lead. So how far is the gap? And there is a Warden 99. Burke still hasn't come out yet, but Warden's going to get him here. He's going now. There is Warden. And Warden has overtaken Master Berserk in the pit stop phases, but Berserk is on fresh softs. Boy, I can talk tonight. Here you go, 2-second gap to Oz Formula already. Formula holding up New Zealand Venom at the moment. Here you go, get the 3-second time penalty. Oh, not sure if he's just not too bothered about that. But we go on board Berserk and he's going to make an overtake on Warden. An easy overtake. Yeah, Warden just said, off you go, son. Go chase down DRC Jared. The gap between Jared and Berserk is 15 seconds. So, what's it? 8 laps, 15 seconds. It's going to be interesting as these two are still going at it here, ladies and gentlemen. Can Venom get ahead and stay ahead of Oz Formula? Looks like he can. Bit of overtake mode. Formula needs to save his. Oh, Venom goes a bit wide. Jared's just fuss up with a 30.1. Oh my god. Bit of a lock up between Formula and Venom. Oh, there's contact. Oh my god. And Reptile. Reptile's just come in and said thank you very much for P6. He was just biding his time and gets P6. P6, a zombie is into the lane for a set of softs. And here he goes back up into P4. As Oz Formula is into the lane, probably going to put on a set of soft tyres as well. Oh my days are. Yep, there's the front wing change. Let's see. Well, the gap between Venom and Zombie at the moment, it is 14, about 14 seconds the gap between Venom and Zombie, but I think Zombie can catch back that up fairly quickly-ish. Still a potential for a late safety car, but it's probably going to happen because either Matt or Edge have crashed out. That's the only way it's going to come out. We'll watch this battle anyway. It's the closest battle on track at the moment. As Matt looks down the inside of the final corner. Who's got DRS? I think it might be Edge. Edge does have DRS. As Venom is about 3 seconds behind Broken Reptile. Edge down the inside. Matt ran the outside. And Matt's still into a P11. Oh my god, Edge and Matt made contact once again for about the 100th time as Formula gets a 3-second time penalty. Zombie 10 seconds already to New Zealand Venom, so he's knocked off about 3 seconds off already since he came in for those soft compactor tyres. Oh, Matt. Can Edge hold on? Around the outside, looking for the switchback. Here comes Edge with overtake by Matt's going to block him. And Edge is not going to hold on for P11 at the moment. Oh my god, Matt, where are you going? Zombie's under 10 seconds now of New Zealand Venom. So Zombie flying at the moment. As Edge has gotten past Matt. The battle for P10 and 1 World Championship point is on here, ladies and gentlemen. As this is the closest battle on track, unfortunately, but it is what it is. As Matt's going to look for a move around the outside. He's up in the P10. There's Edge. Edge gets the better run. And Matt is still into P11. But Matt, can he hold on to it? As Berserk is slowly but surely coming out to these two. Oh my god, Edge with the better traction. But Matt with the DRS. There is Berserk, and these two just let him go through. These two have been lapped by first and second. 13 and a half seconds or thereabouts is the gap between DRC Jared and Master of the Berserks. Well, we got 5 laps to go. Still a potential for a safety car, but it doesn't look like we'll have one. Oh, it's a VSC! If I were to call a big boy safety car, I would have just left the room. But it is a VSC. Surprised Jared did not take advantage of the VSC unless he missed a pit lane for a fresh set of softs, but 4 laps to go. I do not blame him. Track position is key and probably would have come out ahead of Berserk potentially anyway. As we go back to green flag racing once again, yellow flag sector 3 is just Matt and Edge letting drivers go through. Jamie's ghost car is going to get 4 championship points here, ladies and gentlemen. And he's done nothing. Yellow flag sector 1, it's Edge. And here in the top 4 have lapped Matt and Edge. And DRC Jared is going to lap finally Jamie's ghost car. Still nothing in the chat is happening yet. As we got 10 people watching, so welcome one and all. Hopefully you are having a fantastic Saturday night as we are in the closing stages of the French Grand Prix for the Saturday League. We've had 2 DNFs, which are for Oz Formula and Oxygen Thief 23. Oz Formula was the latest one. We just had a VSC happened. Berserk, Jared and Warden all pretty much started at the back, went onto the hards, and Berserk is the only one on the softs at the moment as he went longer. Still over 13 seconds. 3 laps. I don't think it's going to happen unless something happens to Jared, which I very much doubt. But Zombie Hunter is on a charge here, ladies and gentlemen. The gap between Venom and Zombie when Zombie made his pit stop was 13 seconds. It is now just under 5. So Zombie's knocked out 8 seconds, and Venom is hovering around at that 2-second barrier of himself and Reptile. Let's actually have a look at penalties once again. Let's have a look, see. So Jared does have a penalty. Berserk has a penalty. Warden has 1, maybe 2 penalties. Here you go, 3 penalties and 2 warnings. Reptile has nothing. Venom has a penalty. Zombie has a penalty. Matt's got 1,700 penalties, and Edge probably about the same. Yeah. Edge gets another 3-second time penalty anyway. But Venom is 1.5 seconds off Breaker Reptile. Pick up the pace here. Reptile does not have any penalties at this stage. He's on the brink of one. So Venom needs to pick up the pace a little bit. Same as Zombie, as Matt gets another 3-second time penalty. The scenes. As Edge and Matt is being caught up by the Zombie Hunter. Those 3 are in a party together, I would assume. Oh, Zombie, bit of a lock-up. As we're on lap 26 of 27, 2 racing laps to go. Jared's coming towards the chicane for the second last time of this race. 1.4, 1.3 is now the gap between Reptile and Venom. Can Venom get Reptile? He needs Reptile to make a mistake. And forget Zombie, about 3 seconds is the gap. And the gap between Jared and Berserk is staying above 13 seconds, so I think that might be all she wrote here, ladies and gentlemen. But Venom is under a second. Under a second. Hugo's about 3.2 behind Warden. Oh, but the hards might be starting to feel a bit iffy, but we shall wait and see. Venom is under a second as we're on to the final lap here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to help DRC Jared in the championship as well, as he's about mid-table, which is a surprise really, but he has missed a few races this season already. But the biggest winner might be Master Berserk. He's not going to get the full 25 points, but 18 points next to his name will help him out in the championship. But here comes Venom with DRS onto the final lap. Can Venom do it? Zombie Hunter, it was under 3 seconds, but he's going to run out of time. Whereas Jared's coming towards the fast right-hander. There he is. We'll go back on board with New Zealand Venom. This is going to be a cross-the-line finish here. Zombie Hunter is nearly under 2 seconds. He's knocked off about 11 seconds. No DRS for Venom. So, Breaker Reptile has pulled it out of the bag here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's just bided his time. And he's going to get 5th place. Here comes DRC Jared, and he's going to win the French Grand Prix. A commanding drive from the McLaren driver. As Master Berserk, we're going to come around the final corner. Opens up DRS, potential fastest lap, maybe. No, but he will finish P2. Jamie's car, Ghost car, is finishing P8. Here comes Warden. And gets P3. What can Hugo do? He's going to get P4. The Zombie Hunter is going to give it one last push. But Reptile is going to finish P5 without any penalties here, ladies and gentlemen. There is Venom. There's Zombie. Zombie has got New Zealand Venom for P6. Venom will finish P7. Jamie's Ghost Car will finish P8. There's Edge and there is Matt. They will both finish P9 and P10. But here is your race winner, ladies and gentlemen. DRC Jared wins the French Grand Prix for the Saturday League. Followed by Master Berserk, a crucial 18 points next to his name in the championship with no New Zealand Ryan. And Warden gets a handy P3 as well. And Matt has got a puncture. Come on, Matt, what are you doing? There we go. We finally get there. Oh my god, what a race. Action-packed. Co-masters are given driver of the day to Warden99. Let us know who was your driver of the day. Might see the start of a new rivalry between New Zealand Venom and Oz Formula. What a battle those two had pretty much all race long until that incident midway through the race. Ugh. What could it be for Alan Hugo as well? A lot of controversy already in this race, or from this race I should say. So here it is once again. DRC Jared wins from 8th place. Then we got Berserk in P2, Warden P3, Hugo P4, Reptiles in 5th. Zombie Hunter starting from 2nd, finishes in P6. And Venom finishes in 7th with Jamie's Ghost Car in 8th, Edge is in 9th, Matt in 10th with the DNFs of Oz Formula and Oxygen Thief 23. Well, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed that race as DRC Jared does get the fastest lap of the race. So Jared takes a maximum 26 points heading into his direction in the championship standings. The next week we are at Austria, which is gonna be a race to behold. So yeah, I'll leave the standings at the end of the video when Matt does them. Hopefully he does them very, very quickly. And yeah, well, that's it from me tonight. Our next live stream is on Monday for the Monday League, and that is at Austria. Hopefully Roscoe will be there with me in the commentary box, and it's gonna be a race there at Austria. If last season was anything to go by, even the social race we had before the season kicked off, that was action-packed as well. Until Monday night, it is goodbye, and I'll see you for Monday at Austria with Roscoe. See ya!